Hey, everybody. So I've been reflecting on a few of the verses that we have been studying here at my church. A couple weeks ago, we had a covenant service where we were giving the year ahead to the Lord, and we said in our covenant prayer, so be it that whatever is to come, whatever plans God has, and wherever it takes us, we are in His hands. And then we returned to a study that we were doing before Advent, which was in the book of James. And we were finishing chapter 4 that was warning us about being boastful and living arrogant lives apart from God and not recognizing His influence in our lives, and that we should be recognizing and understanding His sovereignty and also submitting to His will. And a part of that study and when I was preaching is when we came to the time where, as we make plans for our future, we should be saying, if the Lord wills it, we will do this and we will do that. And I've really been thinking about that saying, if the Lord wills it. And that's where I live. I live in the Lord's will. And these last few weeks, as I've been looking back and thinking about the covenant service, so be it, Lord, I'm in your hands. Whatever you have planned, would you open the right doors for where you want me to go, close the ones that you don't want me to go through? And, God's not calling us not to make plans, but to consult Him and see Him as sovereign and to trust in Him. And there's another piece of scripture in Deuteronomy that talks about, the making of wealth and to be careful when we start to think that it's by our own strength and abilities that we accumulate anything or have the ability to do anything, that God gives us blessings and gifts, abilities, talents, knowledge to be able to live and to work and to do all sorts of things. And that we should be giving thanksgiving and praising God and giving thanks to God for these gifts. And then also, as we make plans, which is not wrong to do, to seek God's will and be willing and open to where God's going to lead us. This time last year, I made plans and I had ideas of where I thought life was going to take me. But I knew and I understood that I was in the hands of Jesus and that it was His will that is better than mine. And I had to almost hold my plans loosely and be ready for God and wherever He leads me. And He led me across the country. And that wasn't something that I had planned, wasn't something that I foresaw. But as I gave my life to God and said, the Lord wills it, here's the plans I've made. But if the Lord wills something else or takes me somewhere else, I need to be prepared to go with Him. And His ways truly are better than mine. And I am amazed at the places He's taken me and my family, the ways He's used me, the things that I've experienced in my life, all because of Him and the gifts He's given me, the abilities He's blessed me with, and the opportunities that He has brought into my life. So I encourage you, as I've been encouraging my church family and myself, to live in God's will. That when we do make decisions, when we do look to the future, we understand that we are in God's hands, and in His will, we know that we are loved, watched for, and we know who holds our future. So if it's His will, I pray that this message resonates with you. And if it's in His will, that God will speak to you. It's all in His hands, and it is such a great place to be. God bless. Take care.